Today I'm gonna have this one, the Jose Alexander. I don't see it. Where is it? Ah, this one.
This one. Okay. Cool.
The best coffee from Brazil.
Share it for me.
Thank you.
So I just want to say this is the first time I'm drinking coffee here because normally I always have it to go.
You have it to go? So,
Always to go. So it's the first time I have coffee here.
so really? How does it feel? So cheers.
Fancy. I'm drinking from an actual cup.
That's so nice. So you tell me now that every day you are here just taking paper cups, and
Paper
just,
cups.
and just go.
I run inside, I order always the same order. Sometimes, because they have the best coffee here in town, so sometimes they change the coffee. And yeah, we check what they have, we take it to go. That's it. Now we're friends. Now they know our face when we
I
arrive.
noted that.
But
And I-
generally it's to go.
And even I could have a really fast friendship with them. They are so nice here. Yeah, they are so nice.
Brazilians are the best.
They are from Brazil.
Yeah.
Welcome to our Gold Lounge.
I love my gold ticket.
That's really amazing. It's a pleasure to have you on our Gold Lounge, Of course, we talk a lot about Gate Talk, but today is different. Because today is, we have a kind of a day with you. I would say morning day. And let's see what's going to happen. So,
Okay, follow me in the morning. You're gonna see my routine.
yeah, of course.
First things, coffee.
first, Coffee first. Alex, good morning.
Good morning, Dalia. Thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you for accepting the invite. It was really a pleasure to fly from Germany to here just to have this day with
Crazy.
you. It's really crazy.
I can't believe you did that.
Of course, for your passion, you have to do something.
I
Or
totally
be-
agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree. I fly all the time to play music, right? I fly all the time for my job, so it's normal.
That's really nice, yeah. And what do you order exactly? You order cappuccino or?
So
flat white?
my order is always the same. I don't change it. Is flat white with
Okay.
oat milk, and what changes is actually the coffee bean, because here they're specialists and they have the best. Like they're fanatics with coffee. It's really like one of those places. We talk about passion.
Yeah.
They're very passionate about coffee. So every month, I would say, or every few weeks, they change their coffee, their selection. So we get to experience with them, with all kinds of coffees from the world. They have from Brazil, they have from Ethiopia, from Kenya, name it. And they have very good decaf, which is very important.
I noticed here in Lisbon, since I arrived, it's every corner has this kind, either like this local coffee shops,
Yeah.
or a specialty
Yeah.
coffee really shop. It's really
Two
cool.
different worlds.
Yeah, two different words and two different dates completely.
Two different tastes. I like it because the traditional coffee shops from here, they're very necessary because that's the real Portuguese coffee. That's the Portuguese style, no? And it's very important to have that because not everybody wants specialty coffee. That's what this is called, right? Specialty coffee. So it's very important to have just a normal coffee that you want to get, And here is so cheap. It's 90 cents. You can get a coffee. It's crazy.
High quality coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. What do you think about your rituals in the morning? It's tell me. I'm so curious about it.
So there's two versions of me.
Okay.
There's a version a few times a year that I manage to be very disciplined, and I have a very strict power morning ritual. So in the version one where I'm very disciplined, I wake up at 6 a.m. First thing I go write. I write for 10 minutes.
Writing
Yeah, yeah.
have journaling
Yeah,
or writing.
Yeah, writing like journaling.
Okay, like journaling.
And I just write my wishes. I write what I would like to happen. I write things that stress me. and worries. I just kind of put it out, and then I feel like they lose power somehow. You kind of can see how maybe silly they are, so they lose power. And then I always have a cup of warm water. I drink warm water.
Do you add something like lemon or salt in the water, or just warm water?
Nothing. Just warm water. And then I meditate for 10 minutes.
Meditation?
Yes. I do a meditation that is very simple, not very deep. I like something with music that is a very high spirit, and lifting me up. And very short, because otherwise I fall asleep.
What kind of music you meditate?
Just the music from Spotify, like meditation music. I follow a guided meditation because I don't want to fall asleep.
Okay.
If it's just music only, I would fall asleep. In the morning, there's no chance.
Exactly, like including a little bit of lyrics.
Yes.
Okay, got it, yeah.
And then I go to the gym.
Oh, okay.
Then I go to the gym.
In the morning?
Weightlifting.
Weightlifting.
So I do weightlifting in the morning, and then I go to the studio. Or I do a morning walk, and then I go to the studio. And that's like very strict. I wake up 6 a.m., I drink my hot water, I write, I meditate, I go to the gym, I go to the studio. There's another version where it's more relaxed. This morning ritual is not so intense because, look, it's quite difficult to keep a routine when you travel so much,
Yeah, that's why it's challenging, and this is what I am facing right now while I'm traveling. Let's say this week, it's really hard to find a time to do sport in the morning, stuff like that,
Exactly. So the routine changes. I'm now in the relaxed kind of routine where I wake up, I go to the gym, I don't write, I don't journal, I don't meditate. I just go to the gym and then I go to the studio. Sometimes I even just go to the studio and then on the way back home, I go to the gym. So that's like the very relaxed version, which is good.
Okay.
But the other version, the more disciplined one, really, I feel in a whole different dimension. Creatively, what it gives to me is, it's like accelerating my life 10 times, I don't know what's the magic. I really don't know what the magic of routine, of meditating, it's actually not even a routine. It's self-care.
Yes, this is the right word I was looking for, it's like self-care, rituals. So, but here there is a thing. When it comes to these two versions of you, which one do you feel more close to your heart more? That you said after that you have done it, okay, I did that today.
Yeah. I think the very disciplined 6 a.m., the 6 a.m. version, maybe even earlier, like 5 a.m., I feel, first of all, waking up early. Around 2 p.m., you feel like, what? I just finished my day? I have so many hours?
Exactly.
I think what it gives back to me, a routine where you wake up very early and you take care of your mind, you take care of your body, what it gives back to you, you feel invincible. You really feel, you go through life and no matter what happens, you shed it off. You feel like it's okay. You have tools. You go to the gym, you do a meditation, and you can relax your nervous system. You move through life differently. Whereas if your routine or if your self-care is a bit more loose, something could happen, a bad email, a bad news, somebody says something, offends you, whatever, and you stress about it. You take it too hard, you stress, it affects you differently. Life affects you differently when you don't have this sacred, almost ritual of self-care. It's not even about being spiritual or anything. It's literally about being smart. I want to operate at full power in this world. I want to be as present and as strong as possible to deal with life.
Yeah.
And practices like this help you do that easily. easily. I hate stress. I hate stress. I used to live so stressed for such a long time when I was in university. When I think about it, I'm just disgusted. I would wake up, I wasn't even a smoker, but I would just light a cigarette like at 7 a.m. first thing, no, because I'm stressed. No, I have to go to classes or I have some exam and I'll just smoke like at 7 a.m., then grab some coffee or Red Bull, rush, always in a rush, always hurrying up, always late, and eating whatever or forgetting to eat. And I never want to live like that anymore.
Yep.
Just wow, you know.
But here, the thing that I know that already you have this sequence or this order that you already, first of all, you do like the drinking water and meditation, that's it. Is there like, do you feel some point feeling bored of this routine every day
No,
at all?
no. If anything, I want more. I can add more because you feel so good. If you feel good, you know, the same way maybe for some people drinking, no, the illusion of drinking makes you feel good, gives you some je ne sais quoi, no. It's the same with this kind of practices. You know, the thing you use is irrelevant. If you use meditation or alcohol or cigarettes, it's the feeling that you're actually chasing. So I don't get bored of a routine like this. If anything, I want more. I started to do transcendental meditation, and that changed my life.
Okay.
So if anything, you're looking for, okay, how can I expand this feeling even more? So it can look boring from the outside, but when you realize what it's giving you, when you feel it, most importantly, is you don't want to live any other way.
Yeah, because this is the thing, is coming from your I really like the word of chasing feeling. Chasing feeling is completely different here,
Yeah.
you know, because you are chasing a state of mind, I would say, you know. So do you prefer the first half of the day or the second half of the day? You feel more powerful?
In the morning, I feel more creative.
Okay.
And in the evening, I have a lot of physical strength. In the evening, I can run a marathon. I have so much energy. I don't know from where, but so depends for what. Yeah. In the morning, I have creativity, and in the evening, I have physical strength.
Even if you are in the morning practicing like training in the morning or working out in the morning.
It's very difficult for me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's
I
really
have a
interesting.
routine where I go to the gym in the morning, but it's very difficult for me.
Okay.
I'm very dependent on food. So if I don't eat, I'm not strong. So for me, I need to eat to be able to work out. I work out so easily with a full stomach. Like I just ate a big plate, I can work out
Should be
immediately.
the other way around.
Exactly.
Exactly. If you have an empty stomach, it's gonna be working out. It's gonna be easy.
But I have to eat something in the mornings to work out, and I don't like to eat in the morning. Like who wants to eat lots of food in the morning? I can't, no?
You cannot. Yeah, that's true. So, I have heard from you that since you were a kid, you have this kind of special sports like athletics. Yeah, scene, I would say.
Yes.
So, I'm really curious to know your first phase, like how come you were a kid?
Yeah.
You know, how did you start, Alex?
In sports?
In sports, of course.
Oh, this is one of the best stories. I think just because of the story, my dad wants to write a book about my life, because the story is like this. I have an older brother, and he's like 5 years older, and he came home late. So my dad wanted to punish him because he missed his curfew. He came home very late.
Ah, so you had a curfew.
Yes, of course. And my dad, to punish him, asked him to do 10 push-ups.
10 push-ups.
10 push-ups.
Okay.
Now,
How old was he?
I think he was around 10.
10.
10.
Oh, okay. It's
Because
hard
I was
for a
like
10-year-old.
4 or 5.
Okay.
And my brother has nothing to do with sports. So he started to cry. And it was like the scene in the house. And then I said, wait, I'm going to do it. I want to do it, Dad. I want to do it for him. So I get up from bed because it was late at night.
4-year-old.
Yes.
How can you do a push-up?
Yes. Well, I didn't do push-ups. I did, what is it called when you go up and down?
Squats?
Yes, squats.
Yeah. Okay.
So I started to do squats at 10 p.m. and I did 100. And my dad was like, okay, good, you can stop now. Yes. And then I said, no, Dad, I want to keep going. And I kept going till 1,000. And 1,000, he stopped me. And in that moment, a light bulb went out in my dad's head, and he said, she has something.
Of course.
She has something. She's
Special knee or something, you know? Special muscles.
But the story is that my dad used to be a football player. So for him, sports is very important. That's why when he would punish my brother, he would punish him by asking him to do anything related to sport, like do push-ups, because he wanted somebody to inherit this, to continue.
Style, yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So the story is that I did 1,000 squats at 4 years old. And it impressed my dad so much that he said, I need to do something with it.
Like enroll in a school, in a special school.
Yeah, so he knew about this very famous school from Nadia Comaneci. I think everybody
Where is it located
knows.
exactly?
It's located in a city called Onești,
Okay.
which is like 5 hours from where I live. And this was back in the 90s. So it would take like a whole day journey with the train to go from where I live to this school. And we went there. I passed the tests, and long story short, they left me there. I had to live there. So my parents went back home.
Of course, because it's from 5 hours.
Very
away,
far, yeah. So there was no visiting. They could visit only once a few months or no.
Even family, even parents.
Yeah, but not because they weren't. First of all, they were not allowed because it's not good to create that attachment with the family. I mean, it's a bit crazy, but yeah, they were not encouraged to visit a lot because then you're a kid. You want to be with your family, so you suffered. So I didn't see my family maybe like once a year or twice a year. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I was a gymnast. I went to Nadia Comaneci school for gymnastics to be a professional gymnast. And that was my first part of my life. That was...
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a really interesting story, you know. So, but here, during these 2 years, it's already almost like all in all 2 years you spent them inside the school.
No, I spent more than 2 years.
More than 2 years. How many exactly?
I think something like 6, 7.
6, 7 years. Do you remember your personality when you entered and when you got out, you know?
Yeah. I was extremely shy kid. I was an extremely shy kid. I would sleep with my mom's clothes. That's how attached I was. When she was not home, I would take my mom's clothes and I would sleep with her clothes because I missed them so much. So from that kid to go into a school where you have no access to your parents, that was a very big change for me. Yeah, and my siblings as well, indeed. So that was a very big change. So what it did, it actually built me. It shaped me. I am insanely independent. I mean, you can imagine if you do that to a kid. I say emotionally, I'm a tank. I'm a very sensitive person, but I'm extremely sensitive. This is the big paradox, right? Because I'm so sensitive as in my heart, you know. But emotionally, I'm very strong.
But do you think that already after 6 years, this is long time for a kid to be there away from their parents and their family? Is like built inside you that you can live alone
Yes, of course.
without any like troubles or being scared or something? No, because a lot of people now like I'm scared to be alone. I'm scared to live alone or go out alone, for example.
I even crazier when I looked at my life 20 years later, something like that. I was living in the Netherlands and I went to university there. And I was in my room alone, and it blew my mind because I basically replicated my life as a child into my life as an adult, looked exactly like when I was
This
a
is
child.
transaction point.
I was living in a dorm, this time alone, not with people, far away from my family. So actually, I continued because
This is normal for you
I could.
during that time.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
do you know if you went to this Amsterdam like period of time without this 6 years, it's gonna be completely different, you know?
Absolutely. It shaped me, it built me for sure. Like that experience, so young, it built me in so many ways. I think even I don't understand in how many ways that experience shaped me. In good and bad. I think mostly good because it made me very strong, very independent. And even if it was all about competition and cutthroat, I'm actually very much about sharing and community and love and let's include everybody, you know, because in that school it was very individualistic, you know, and you were in a competition with your friends. No, I was in a room with 10 little girls, but I was in a competition with them all the time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's funny that didn't build me to be like, you know, elbowing people. No, if anything, I wanna keep people close. Yeah. Is the mic connected?
Yes.
You know what's crazy is that here somewhere, my husband proposed to me.
What?
Yes, it was here, like on one of this. It's a little bit further, but like it was here with the bridge in the back. Yeah. So it's not here. There's a few restaurants back there, and we were eating at a restaurant, and then we got out, and then we were walking. It was together with all my family, and because he wanted to do it with my family, which is important to me. And we were walking. Everybody was looking because they were eating at the tables. And then we pretended that we're taking some pictures. And then at a point, he went down on one knee and he asked me in Romanian if I want to marry him. And everybody started to applaud, to scream. I started to jump. And of course, I said yes. And yeah, I said 100% yes. And yeah, so it's very special for us. Exactly this view, you know. Yeah.
Do you know it's like walking backward increase the creativity of your brain cells?
Yeah, it's like writing with your left hand. If you're a right hand, you write with your left hand, and it makes different brain connections.
Exactly. I wanted to know here about your mindset back then. Your mindset, how can this period of time in your life affected your mindset right now?
I think my mindset was really inspired by my years as an athlete because I understood very young that there's a place to go to. So you are an athlete, you have certain skills, right? You participate in competitions, you're doing okay. But you want to be on the first place. No, you understand there's growth. You need to work and you grow and you grow and you grow. And one day, the place to be is number one.
Okay.
So for me, I think this mindset was very established very young.
Very young. Yeah, in young age.
And even though it's not conscious, it's not like I sit every day and I think, oh my God, what can I do to be number one? It's not that, but the idea of growth, the idea that I'm here today and I can be better tomorrow and I can see my skills improve more if I work, that is very clear to me. That is like breathing. The idea of growing as much as you can in your skills, in your mindset, for sure, getting stronger. And that's something that, yeah, it was.
I think you became goal-oriented person from that time.
Yeah.
So here, when you, for example, have you faced like a period of time that you failed?
All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
Okay.
All the time.
How was the effect back then? You know, when you fail.
Failing is very dramatic, but no, it's fairly.
But for athletic person, it's not dramatic. You know. It's,
No, of course, it's very dramatic. No matter what you do, if you're an athletic person, if you're a baker, if you're failing at school, it's very dramatic. But failing itself is not important. It's about if you get back up, if you have the ability to get back up with ease and don't focus so much on I failed, but like, okay, what did I learn? How can I become better? And next time, perhaps not fail, you know? Or if I fail, how can I fail better? How can I fail at something else, not at the same thing? You know what I mean? So failing is very instructive, like it teaches you a lot. So I fail all the time.
because I know that a lot of people like once they fail, they don't try again.
Yeah, they
This
get
is-
discouraged.
This is
But no,
scary.
I think especially if you do sports or if you have the chance to participate in competitions, of course you're not gonna win all the time. Sometimes you're gonna fail. Maybe I mean if you're in sports, you don't have the option to not try again because that means what? You did one competition and you go back home? No, you need to go back to training and then try again. And I think it's the same in life. No matter what you do, you need to try again and again and again. And I think that's the game. Don't
Have you
stop.
had a fear of failing before any competition you went through? Like,
course.
is
All the time. I think I'm not the kind of person that would go into a competition and be like, oh, I'm gonna smash it. I'm gonna get number one. No,
Yeah.
I the whole time think I'm gonna fail. I'm not gonna do well. It's weird.
It's
It's
weird,
funny
yeah, yeah.
because you would think that I have this like, champion mentality, but it's not true. Inside, I'm very scared all the time that I'm not gonna do well. Probably doom scenarios, no, all the time. Something is gonna happen. I'm gonna sprain my ankle. I'm gonna fall. That's the only kind of things I think about. I'm not the kind of. Now I'm getting better. But I'm not the kind of person that it's like, oh, I'm gonna smash it. I'm gonna be,
interesting, yeah.
yeah. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The end result is what really matters. And like I said, trying and trying again and preparing so much. I think preparation is the most important thing. Like
Yes.
having, especially for example in sports, but also in life, you know, having something so rehearsed, so practiced that your body just automatically does it. You don't even think about it. So you know what you have to do, and that gives you a sense of safety, at least,
That's true.
of preparation. Like I know what I have to do. If it's gonna come out well, is almost up to the forces of life.
that's
You know, it's bigger than me.
Yeah.
But I did all I could, you know. And this is something that I can understand now. When I was young and doing competitions, you're just scared because you're a kid, no? No matter how much you train, you're kind of scared. But now in life, I know if I prepare a lot, it takes away a bit of that fear. I just feel like I did everything I could, so I feel good about myself. And if I fail, it wasn't meant to be. That
There are two types of preparation. When you talk about preparation before any competition or before any task you are going to do or any mission. There are mental preparation and physical preparation. In your opinion, what is the most important? Mental preparation or physical? Or they are equal at some point?
I think they're both important, but the mental preparation rules everything. You can be physically prepared,
Okay.
and to have a bug in your, to not be so strong mentally, and to not be able to perform physically. So I think they're both important, but maybe there's like 70-30, 70 mentally strong is very important. Like somebody who's mentally strong will outperform somebody who's physically strong.
Yes, yeah.
So for sure, creating like a strong mindset, and most important, self-control, like self-mastery, overruling your
I like
thoughts.
this self-mastery word,
Overruling your thoughts is so important because we have a little voice in our head that is constantly trying to keep us safe, and not try dangerous things, and not be too putting ourselves in dangerous situations. So or take risks. Our brain doesn't like that. And if you learn to overrule that, you gain self-mastery. You understand that it's not you who is scared, it's just a little voice, the way our program is set up to keep us safe, no? So in gaining a strong mentality is everything in life. It's everything. You can't do anything if you're not mentally strong. Any little comment, any little bad situation that happens to you destroys you.
Of course.
What is that? You can't do anything in life if you're mentally weak,
Yeah, exactly. Even if you are physically strong and mentally weak, I don't think, exactly like dates, they say always 70% what you let enter your body and 30% the sport part.
Yeah.
Exactly. So here, Alex, we are now heading a platinum lounge, So moving from the human to the artist. Okay? From Alex to TAO ANDRA.
Yes.
I wanted to have gold lounge with one tattoo in your mind, I would say. No, we have a campaign, it's called Tattoo This in Your Mind. Tattoo is about not on the skin, it's like in a belief system. You wanted to have it in someone else's brain, to just help them through their difficulties or any bad situation they have. Okay, this time I wanted to have a tattoo. Either you tattoo it in your brain, or you would love people that they were suffering or they having struggles for their goals, achieving goals. What do you want to tell them?
The one thing I would tell myself and anybody is to trust yourself. Yes. Trust yourself. We have this belief that other people know better, or people who have been maybe in the industry, or even older people, or our parents. Everybody knows better than us, right?
Yeah.
It's not true. I think we need to practice and develop this ability to trust ourselves and trust our own voice. And I really believe that we know all the time what we need to do. We don't need to look left, we don't need to look right. You know what you need to do. Like if you stop for a second and feel it in your body, close your eyes, whatever the question is. It can be something silly, like should I eat this or should I eat that? Or should I move to this country or should I quit my job? Whatever the question is, how big or small, if you close your eyes and you feel it, you already know.
It's amazing.
You don't need to call your mom. You don't need to call. It's nice. It's of course good to have this, community. But you don't need anybody to tell you what to do. You already know. Trust yourself.
Call yourself and trust yourself.
Yes.
So we are going now to we got an upgrade, to the Platinum Lounge in our airport, I would say, in our visual airports, and going to meet the artist here in you. So let's see the connections between the human and the artist. And guys, we are going now to meet another person, I would say, but on the same mindset.
In the same body.
In the same body. From this amazing view. So it was amazing having this time with you in our Gold Lounge. and let's see what the platinum will bring to us.
Come to the studio.
Thank you so much, Alex.
Come.
See you soon.
That's so cool.
Yeah, if you wanted to take notes first.
Okay. Can you see this note? I'm a sweet type of person in the morning. I mean, I like to eat sweet in the morning. The brownie looks nice.